Tonight on the Midweek Frontline, we take a deeper look into revelations of Kwame in numerology, who has decoded the hidden meanings within the powerful words of Envisaged for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. In one of his most profound declarations, Nkrumah insisted that the freedom of Africa would remain incomplete unless it was tied to the total liberation and unity of the entire continent. Yet, the lingering question remains after Nkrumah's departure from the political stage. Can Africans today unite to fulfill that historic vision? Tonight, we go out front to uncover and seal the remaining fundamental aspects of Nkrumah's blueprints for united and powerful Africa. I am Kweku Annan, and of course this is your GPS. Tonight we're live from the very HQ here in the studios of CTV, across dozens tonight picking the feed. Let's start with our very own in Sunyani. The feed there, it's on Sunyani 88.1 FM. Western region is picking the feed on Tadi 99.1 FM, and London has just lifted it up on GOB broadcasting on modernghana.com and tuning. Still on GOB, the feed is on www.gobtv.tv plus Apple Music, and of course the information super dial tonight has just lifted it up on two links, my CTV GH and the Frontline Ghana. Listen, my CTV GH and the Frontline Ghana, both links are working, and you can go there and of course watch the show, especially those of you who loves watching the show on YouTube, Facebook. Due to some circumstances, some are driving, some are at work, you're not close to your television, so you love watching it on this social media links, and you are cool to go. So we've done it special that you can also join the show any day, anytime. So if you go to Facebook, yes, we are there. Go to YouTube, we've provided two links. My CTV GH is there, the Frontline Ghana is there, and please do yourself good, subscribe to the channel, all right? Subscribe so when this platform, the Frontline, kickstart from here, the HQ of CTV, you will be the first to know, because you are what you view and what you listen to. So do yourself good to subscribe to both. My CTV GH, go there, subscribe. Then the Frontline Ghana, go there, subscribe. Then you are cool to go, right? Even if we are under the belly of the sea and the program start there, you will be the first to, as it were, to be copied that the program is airborne, folks. And again, you can also watch the show on your GoTV. If you have GoTV, go to channel 21. I'm told channel 21 also can assist you.
The Frontline with Kwame.
Watch the Frontline. I know some people are they are freak. I say, oh, that's good. It's good to have some people who are Frontline freak, because they always want to learn. And this platform, I've told you constantly time that here is a learning curve. Myself and you, we are all here to learn, get some things for ourselves. Every human being who learns every day is one human entity who cannot be described as what a zombie or a novice or otherwise. No. And you see, knowledge isn't or cannot be said to be that, oh, I am so and so person because I attended Legon or KNUST, or I went to Harvard or California University or something. No, I don't believe in those people. That's why I always have problems with your professors, your doctor emeritus, so and so, blah 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 here.
The Frontline with Kwame, only
you know why?
CTV.
Like the last time, I think Kwame said it, and another big man also spoke to me about Kwame's, decoding Nkrumah's prolific statement, and said, you know why?
CTV.
The KNUST Nkrumah built, we have a lot of Professor Dr. Emeritus plenty there, yet when their car breaks down, they have to send it to the mechanism at the roadside to work on the car for them. They are mechanical, they are engineers, so they can't even fix any part in their engine. They have to take it to the mechanic at the roadside, who did not even step, he did not even attend JHS, nevertheless to say he completed JHS
on CTV.
But go to the advanced, where the world is witnessing the biggest military industrial complex, technology at its apex. Some have built technology beyond technologies, not for human welfare. I will put it that way. Technology not for human welfare, but for the destruction of humanity. Does that make sense to us? Yeah. But that is the level to which man has grown, man has developed, not you and I. They don't have anything to do now except to say, let's build what? Military industrial complex. For what? War. That will not inure to your benefit, but it will inure to their benefit. Other than that, like what is going on between Iran, Israel, United States, they build what you call what? Cruise missiles, Scud missiles, Tomahawk, interceptors, and what have you. Each of such devices costs millions of dollars. The US F-15, yes, F-15 cost the American government $100 million. Each one. F-15 cost the US government $100 million. Do you know what $100 million will do to Ghana's economy? But then again, go and ask, how many F-16s does the US government has, including an aircraft such as the B-2, the B-2 bombers. The B-2 cost the US government $3 billion.
Only on CTV.
Until how many days, weeks, months, years ago, your former government, Adodaba Akufo-Addo, including now, we are seeking $3 billion from the IMF, is it not? But somebody is using $3 billion to manufacture just an aircraft. What is he going to use the aircraft for? To water some garden, or to spray mosquitoes, or to do what? It's a combative period. We are in a combative period. We are in a period where they are not thinking about you. They are thinking about themselves. Like Kwame said last Monday, their war it would not inure to the benefit of us. We rather would catch cold. And yet, you sit here and your Auditor General has produced a report whereby your government officials, your decision makers have spent 8.1 billion Ghana cedis. I repeat, your government officials have spent 8.1 billion Ghana cedis according to the Auditor report. And this one is just a fraction of quantum of money that is gone waste. The IMF, they visit all the time. The IMF has written a report sometime years back, a couple of decades ago, that listen, with all the governments we have, MPP, NDC, 33 years down the line each, by the time they leave government, they've wasted about 3 billion Ghana cedis. Gone waste. That one, as to whether or not they chop, they give it to girlfriends or whatever, we don't know. But that's according to the IMF report. Again, the IMF latest report also says now the 3 billion has increased to 5 billion Ghana cedis. Waste. It's best. Stealing, okay? It goes waste. Tonight I'm going to show you one of the Auditor General's report. How 8.1 billion Ghana cedis is gone. And when I sit here and I prime and I question, I scream, you don't get it. And they will say, quick one, oh, stop insulting the politician. And they say, really? You know why? If they are putting this money in shape, no problem. but they are wasting the money. They are just throwing they are not throwing the money into the ocean. They are throwing the money into where? At the abdominal of young ladies. They are throwing those quantum of money under the abdominal of young ladies, of which some of them are their daughters.
The Frontline.
Folks, tonight I have something serious for you. Of course, Kwame from up here continues tonight, and of course he's going to take a break after today. Now Kwame is going to do something. Still, of course, you and I know we are in a Ghana month, isn't it? That's what you people say. So let's try to bring something that is more of Ghana months related. So Kwame on Monday decoded the prolific statement of Osajefo. The unity of Africa was Kwame Nkrumah's one vision, is it not? Great. He decoded it by telling us, took certain keywords, take the this, put political, take this one, put what? Economic. This was Kwame Nkrumah's vision. Great. Now, some big guys have called me trying to take Kwame on, but we'll look at it if there's going to be a debate maybe in a very shortest possible time. Now, tonight Kwame is going to walk us through whether or not Kwame Nkrumah's vision was to unite the entire Africa. Okay, now the entire Africa, all of us, now we have independence. Ghana began first, and the rest, we all have independence. But the question, can we unite? For me, I have my doubts, because look, between Ghana, these two giants, Ghana, Nigeria, can we even unite? Until recently, as far as I'm even concerned, we are chastising our Nigerians here, how Nigerians are treating Ghanaians, Charlie. And now I'm hearing that some Nigerians are having what they said, special Ghana card. Something. I'm even tired of those issues. Can Ghana, Nigeria even unite? Is it possible? Nevertheless, or notwithstanding that of the entire Africa, Kwame would have to tell us. He will prove whether that will work out or it will not. Now, before then Kwame joins us, I'll walk you through the Frontline biggest expose. It's in its very countdown to days.
The Frontline
days old. It's in the countdown. How many days more to go? I don't know, but it's just around the corner. So just embrace yourself. Tonight, I'm going to release yet another shocking audio recording of a man of God. Big man of God, and also a man of God in one of the big churches in Ghana. This young lady to meet him at the hotel, so they will do what? The pimping before a gift will be given to this young lady. And you ask me the question, Kweku, what was the gift? The gift for this lady. So on that note, the man is asking the lady to meet him at which location? And let me say this, all these men of God, you know them, you know their names, and you even know their wives and who they are. You know the church, you know everything. You think I'm going to cover somebody? No.
Frontline.
Folks, brace yourself tonight. It's something very hot and very radical. When I say radical, not the word, the word radical in its sense or sort of, but it's going to be hot. Folks, let's get started with something. So here, I'm agreeing. Come on. Monday, and Kwame, start here. MCR, read me, okay? Me bamo so mama ya debia Mrs. Now, Kwame ni edi nkomo bi about Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Obesom Ghana nara your first president in your no. Yeah. And na Fufi Antonwa yini efri ho. No kwe obe koni nyomo hihye di sisi ho na kowie se ese otimi ma Ghana yedi particularly said the entire Africa. Na semi o kande to ho or political class and they be omu come in some and Nkrumah say the unity of France and as I said the whole Africa you to me united and a day for hinness and hey Kwame be decoding in ama but Sisiano yeshimwa Ghana the first country in the south of the Saharan African continent to have gained our independence shortly after independence then you spirit of gloom despondency moral decadence akata eswewe ever since Kwame Nkrumah left. Now, question. Dear Kwame Nkrumah di jaye no. Ese yenka Africa ni na yenka ye ho ensisi ye ni se ne ye nipa baako. Ye betimi ana. Se si obi enya independent but unity na ebetimi aba so. Ni ni answer no. Kwame wa answer no. Ene na mi bisa se hwe ye ni Nigerians mpuyem ye ntem de say rensunsun ya ye ni Nigerians atwede a ye bo e wo ha ni Nigerians bi e wo Ghana ne nkwasasema Nigerians ni di wo Ghana anya asem keto nti ebetimi e unite ana mini answer no Kwame wa answer no. Now still on the bill tonight Frontline Exposé na banano hye ye ba be di mu nkoma anadwe me be mamo another teaser a teaser extra will say audios e gu no me who be that audios videos hey wow me ana me ya dey we nanso kwaku me ankasa I'm scared oh yeah because I'm scared and not say I'm scared say me so of obi kwaku me so of obi but I'm scared for them kwaku I'm scared because ba ku bi dem senyame amwa expose na inshase na ebia na yanti asempa but enya memfom so sorry enya memfom so yeah enya memfom so me be yimfo ni adibia kire wanadwe ebra osofo ye ni abre a abayi se wo mpeno a jana manenko no mpe obi no ne nante osofo wo yire come a beautiful wife what that sorry kesiano a renowned church a wo memu ha na woni ababa we ya nante for enfie mako na oh de bia me kai ya no visa agro ni yedie de bi o asofo no woni me bebre a wo de ye mai a e ma ne bebre entimi nne wo mo obede ne ho no so a obekọ ne bebe ne na wase na brabo say poto 8 solid years 8 years your first expose no na track this man of God baby e dey bedru ne yeah obetia de wasum open your eyes asori baby awoko no menim menye interested what sorry possibly say be expose we ebe capture what sorry no problem but me gusu na me too for Ghana for especially mo amudidi kwa na me enfa me woza go no ntimi nsizi expose na ebe but so now man of God will continue to what? Cripple you, enslaved you, hypnotized you, and then honke come on. No problem. But me here nipa ba kope. I need you to me say no. A kwan we see a bonsam kwan asof we di ekokwaku. Brana bode ro me we are seeing na yente ni entwe ho firi wo ho a. Hallelujah nshanka on ourself you. Folks, tonight yeah the bon call tabonum up next. Ghana Speaks proudly brought to you by Biogas Expert 4. MCR, are you reading me? Great. And then Yebeshe Boho. Yeah, Yebeshe Boho near share fencing state of the art floor tiles. Okay? In the Monshe first in Yanko Bohos and Sunny about floor tiles and so now. And since you name the Ayan saying, and then I wash no. So no. Sisiana Ayan say tiles Bianwa. Ya Mr. Taz boho bia ye yankase ye kokotu no ya ye ne se ye betwa e de abrɛ kanene na ye nya ne sa but sisi an ye hu se no eno so de emwa enti me pa wo chow enne anadwi se wo hwamia wo fie mo amwo mu fie ankoranko mutiti mu fie na se area mo wo no boho enhance insuo emma sorry insuo ne emma anapa ewia nadwo eno ana si etam enioma sisi yetini yeden ye kwakọ sa insuo efri baabi enem ne ade mesraw samu ye nipa ba mienu ana miensa ena mo ha monka mo ho enye den emmom na mo be hu biogas expert for na baako yenyi ne fie na ye den yentu boho ewo ho yetu wo ho a the betimi ayane say ye two borehole ni wi a ye be arrangement amam na mankasa ma de maton borehole nsuo no e wo area ho ana so say ye two mam wi a hwade ye be ye betimi ama mam ya agreement ya transfer ya agreement na afi de be ne say borehole no ye be connect nsuo ama enipa e wo area ho nyara muntemi yo. I'm bringing you a big business ideas. What you say? Ne ya ye nsuo no ema ye de akọ efiefie bia mu ewo area ho. Bosumi bia na mo no ma ya arrangement ho ne ye be mu bia nye ye. Na mo ne nipa ewo area no ye bia na ye small community o. Na obia water bill. Bosumi bia munim sika mo benya. Ne ne chini nsuo no mo betimi so aden aton obi so de ma edipe bi so. Easy and simple. Good business for the rest of my life, no. Mukutasa business we are enipa ni na etua water bill at the mamo. Edena a business kesia mubenye security say. I'm telling you, I feel we are obia oti wa ofie. Ghana water and suni dia na krenye ye na ye aware baby enenam sisi anam fast. Etese emwa. Na enu sunti Ghana water for ni abre air trial say. Ye betimi a pumping nsuo in the year 2026, of course 21st century. Insuo ya dia Ghana for muntie me. Insuo ya dia eye enkwa enso de manipa. Enti anu pontino oko read the regulations on war, the laws about war. Say yen any Ivory Coast mpenyan to kwa na mu odinsen a Ghana ni rights ye bekwa ko bombe Ivory Coast fo nsuo and Ivory Coast fo betu ababe bombe ye nsuo to say we jaye da no, it's against the international law. What it means in say oyo enemy mpa untimi nse ni nsuo a onom never been to me see that. And so here Ghana wumpeni for ne mferia de nsura de o ensuo no a Ghana water for ne pompia ba efiefie ya nom no hwade o mo de nsuo no ene ye de cyanide gum ene ye de mercury gum ene o mo de galamseyers ene champagne se kugu so ase nsuo ni na potol na o mo se ka na ye ntio enye ware ho ofi se wo mpeni for papa bi egu ho me ka o so okweku anan kweku no kweku hadwene ene da ho no so no to say nsuo a ye enjoy na yare nko a na yenye hwehwe o yenye hwehwe and they say about scientists be the better about 4,000 children our mining side ye kokko checking sa pregnancy na enkura ni na TCC form enkura na ebi kutekuta ennan miensa ebi kuta de obi hwa ehwa ye ewo ho mienu obi de ye 3 sese de enti akufo ade me yete ase obi ade mienu which na enim enkura hwa adane miensa why ni na ye problems are chemicals na eko nipedue no enye papa enti wa wo fie ho na se oba me ye betu bi nso ama wo fie ho a ma ye metu ma ne em build septic tank kese ne em pompi nso no ngum wo shower wo bath wo everywhere bedroom be bia nso beba woni Ghana water ni ase bia enti we ankranko na no kase ebi American so na ebi so ma meta ho Ghana fo no bia wa ma no ne taye bi se okay ya de car eba na car no wo mo de aye adwuma ma woman yiska wo fie edidi mesrawo mun survey efie ho because boho na ye betu ni ye small base bit say bia machine driller no ehye no driller no metra mensemu a ebeye mensemu ema eno ano hope ni yehia ye tu wie ni the machine hye ho wie pump ni hye ho wie eno ano ye betimi a build a tank o baby na mo ton nsuo no ye beton no ye ton me fie na nya sika ye di bia hwe mo fa no wo fie to school fees di bi edidi simple. But we there be also or talk about imagine a car no turn the saying Fanasa what akosra be about $2,000. E be drew port and harbors will be saying amount now be a chamber hole na ye to them. Men make a waste of time. So no. Na third one, e be drew driver in sema driver no so do catch one and say or china car ni sisi apan or china car ne shocks I say when it's anyone ni na ya koshisem. Dia me susuna me suggest amount say ma yembe tu boho no na efi ho no womonto boho no ema womontimi mfanye dem enya sika ento omobotom maybe bia no enya kamak se wo betie media ebeboa ate boho we na wotwe mienu pe ene ede tu ni na nzo se de me ya kire bia yetu wi na de pompa show ye kotu bi Apollonia ye kotu bi wo ye friend sample McCarthy Hills or na say for gbawe ho You could to be was Amphim, you could to be Apollonia, you could to be Eastern region. You bet to be near the pump a shuffle. Many more can say, could you only Accra ho? You could see ye drama den ye adagese. So no, na me kwam tie me di hu chia me. Ti dia me ka kire on say, Matimpo na no say frosters bi nso abem. Frosters me minimum. But me dia kwaku efia aba na yedi ho dance say me ka adwuma we hu ni ntino me metumi akachi because me metumi gina ba bia wo pa fa me ko ba bia wo Ghana I'll prove to you so bo ho me ba betu ama open so a challenge me say kwaku mutu amu be nya nchene ye nya nchene but worst case scenario ye nya nchene so we have the expertise ye be treat ya nchene emmemubium the way you so na wo call baby free they make what say afi me di mu wie wo nsuo no mo a musisi real estate contractors akese mesramo from Nimra ha say contractors be brave mu see about 200 events apartments na me ade insu na mu hia ne dooso e betimi aba na mo nsu e ba betu e bi a 6 boreholes within the yard na ya build the tanks na insu no ye pompi de gum na ye fence mason ne ho anwan for mix mortar no mo de ye adwuma ntimo mama somra na ye ntimi nye enfema boho beboa wo boho ebeboa wo because the air bano and we say nsu bi toy etowi ehwe many homes in Accra omo pipes ni namba die ndia nsu na wash pipes ni na papa ni na yeah so no na no say wo borehole fie and ya connect pipe no from the borehole na from pipe no to rooms wa nzu to awon nzu bi wasem there be ye contingency measures bi ma ho that here something na me no ka no bibini de na sem bia ni bibini abrabo nya ti se opete za na yete empete agro onye da de bia na o monto obekọ no professor mo apa na osi ho na boduku ha se monzro wa onti asem ba no John no mama ne nsas no is no mama instructions so no ye ebebo na meti say o man peni say all the cocoa farmers ye ba be two borehole e wo mo so president asem we mesre wo say opa manche me meje contract na me ye adwuma Mr. President madam for pa no John asem na nye too late politics na am besa mo dey na say hadwin Mr. President your excellency chema me company me meje ni two borehole all the cocoa farmers na nchebebo pa I'm telling you it was not a bad idea we share the whole structure no president they took on because cocoa farmers ni here so maybe in the times where the rain is not coming out when we hear borehole they spray and all the cocoa farms who ni na ye two borehole no wa and one is say one more air sans you no mo dey say Mr. President we dey we ni mo cause buy the niama bibibia ho to the kakra bi a betim dia mamia betimi ahwe nam dia ahwe me how far hadwene kra ndi o man penim di tu anim na just that osum dia asem we tu anim menim say make manu nsi kra aye kan za wo mo empe kwekwa na asem kra be kwa kwetim maka na bonten mo ya afan mo anyen so folks enti boho mesro mani hia papa me di boho ni si ha no hwe ye san so wo bibi ti say state of the art what tiles and nimri tiles are ye crafty turkey iro near the abeshye from near there it came being hobium state of the art tiles ne ye teso beautiful tiles pa ye state of the art tie na we ye the mawa with the technology and ye we the amount ye the mawa me ka akere wo nyankopon dim say opa fatrata bulldozer besi so empire enye hwe yeah ye for living room bedroom any compound tiles your living room any dining room na ye benefit ye wi ane aba compound tiles no special power ye wo compound ho a that tiles we ye mawa we wi until say dan no ube ne den o mintimi ho but untimi totals bi abiom we edem na ye no now what you are seeing there ye wi tiles no and ye paint so ye paint so ne man color beautiful color. I'm telling you something, you see, ye task me we are. Your painter, ye di painting so to said ye di free take in many other ye abano. Who says our task ye design so yes, we design be na ocean. Okay? Yan ye painting so way paint where I no. Say ochna ye way ma wende ochna wo so mpe color we bi ma ye be say aba sister color into a color wo pe ana design wo pe na dey be na kwakwe ye mfanyo. So Yen ye to me state of the art tiles are. Yen and that ochina anabo sume we see a message someone near say besesa. Like can you imagine said you be betting me abba ufie na ochine echi obeba na ufie tiles na say hey na chale ke da be no mtutu tiles o masanhye chef for no ye ntutu. Ye pepa paint ni free so near say man another paint. Design na ye come. That's what we are into. Beautiful and more than they are solid. What you say? Oh, ebini way floor tiles power from your living room to your bedroom to wherever. Yeah, yeah, come on. We see koninim. Shall I see a day nantiako poop a bedroom ho. Na hansu we are say Roman for na so ne nchen ho baby sa no. So said yeah no fefe I had the say poop dem no. Oh, Pope, you say them no sacred or very hipa. Yeah, you in your yani a year. You be paint so the ama only problem. Okay? Now you were fancy domestic and you were industrial. Into fancy bia or run a supermarket and a retail for you bet me about near tiles or we compound tiles and we need to know. So no ye wo compound wa kane no a compound ye near the bricks ye ade be chimo ne efu nkitikiti ne efifiwom eno so ye ekofo bi ma ne bedodo ne sa de ne edwuma we nso ye we ma wa bibie no ye te se efu bi pie ye kan say empa ewia betimi abo na ne nye nre nso ye to ye hwe wi e bo Ghana sese ya so no ewia be boss sa ensesa kala enye hwe. Okay, enti mo amorane supermarket retails na me ade ebetimi ababe ye tiles ni bi o mu fie ho e de amamo ebi so na making orane kind of saying corporate organizations banks and me ade and sorry opese e be ye tiles e wa suru fie ho ebetimi abe totals come wa sorry ho e ma na efe na ne kra ne the beauty part of it is osofo no ebetimi do image e design ashe tiles ni mu a I give you that promise. You better come out at the amount. And if you are, I feel industries, no money are there. Most of more running oil, any fuel stations for the avoidance of oil spillage. You better be here. One more. Ube who say oil. Egugu basa. Wow. Industries. Any kind of saying workshops. I can see. Any from example, Nkofia me pa bomidi workshops I can see any garages musumu hia tiles ewo ho any warehouses no many ade ebetimi abaye tiles ewo ho tile every ebia ne tile ye be the amount. I'm telling you guys you enjoy it inti emma obi enkoye order say yen fata tiles in free honey taking family eba bedru no na tiles ne mu be di na abobo na ase ada no woka ye jai ye ni na wo Ghana ebia na winim say biogas expert for any ye tibisel ankro individuals any your friend is saying companies are musisi dan akese mumma munim ra say brana enin komo biogas expert for better tasks ama modani na all your bedrooms your living rooms everywhere including compound na actually say we need vegetals we papa manu odin pa nti me come asembia no be based on experience. Okay, one of these is opa say me do call any of the homes I live at me I drive to one of my homes no akwohwe say hey kwaku tin wanu odin say cause adibu na masa wuni ho aka dia jaka that chimney be pia obi ankasa antina wudi atro. I'm not lying na wa ukoduro na hu say hey kwata anu odne sanete di adanse ebra unim asemnimu enchiremu what you say inti mesel mema adibi nyawe maka cho say biogas expert for ye wo ntuniema bebre edan sio edebende ye sanso ye ton dan but esem no cost step by step. Okay, inti enamenimu di sa taase hu nkomo na hye no so na bra odan ye siewie ana afi ni ye besia workshop no afi na wo be ya garage na afi na wo be ya ana say shop no a wo beton ade om no supermarket no banks companies akese insurance companies near there mama ye meye say dwuma na fm mo ate nso be frɛ biogas for your number sin dey go akese 055 589 3001 and 0546 205377 and then the mama numbers na akese good one 055 589 3001 and 0546 205377 77. Maybe be American Zelo na Wantiasiana. Oh, Nisa Otias. Numbers in go now. The beauty part of this quickly is this: 2 numbers in our WhatsApp so. And tise ofre na ya ante wonka de bia amrante no gu site. Ti amfra 2 numbers in our WhatsApp so. Nti de obeya na say ma fa call WhatsApp so. Nti upa save no Frontline Biogas. Na my WhatsApp but within between my audio record na also between my message. Baby wugina wo de message in brain ma yehu. Na ye be return o call na fi the opesi ye be ye ma no na ya baba be ye e de amount na bibia added na kwem what it nsuru kra happiness of course that's the biogas expert engineers just gone past and me no we di hu common the ope bia wo bia say maka hwase wo menkan wo de tonkra na bi say kwaku mu betimi ayewe and I'll give you the answer and the answer will be what positive. Up next will be politics of today tonight. Our guest Kwame Efum appear concludes his analysis on a crucial question: can Africa continent truly unite to fulfill the vision championed by Kwame Nkrumah many decades? Yebisa era to ampa Africa betumi aka bomana Ghana and Nigeria kwama say mu nyemre sao. Well, Obewa answer no Osagefo family believe that Africa's freedom and progress depended on continental unity. In his famous declaration during Ghana's independence, he stated that, quote, the independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it is linked with the total liberation of Africa, unquote. Tonight, we examine whether that, prophetic vision can still be realized in modern times and what it will take for Africa to move beyond division toward a united and a powerful continent. But before we join our guest, let us first take a moment to look at some of the African leaders who sought to pursue the Pan-African blueprint of Nkrumah after his departure, and how their efforts have shaped Africa's journey with today's democratic landscape. The Ebeshone se Kwame Nkrumah ko okono oja etitufu bebre ewo continent so say womuna enhwe chiri no mum propel the agenda no, the vision, the unity no. Oja nipa bebre Mandela mu no oja omo chiri ba wo maka no yenhwe se sen no mu e propel sa agenda no. Woma anamutu no etisen woman kasa kwa no mo feel saying are they in a capacity to get the job done? And I say Kwame Nkrumah ko no mo so kura ma jirga. Who are these leaders? Take a listen to this.
Mazima.
This man.
few moments later.
Please allow me to be frank and with respect to many wonderful people around this room here. I'm going to speak in general terms, so nobody please take personal offense. I wish to start really from where President Obasanjo ended. Let us start by looking at the age issue. You politely brought it and said, I like to see a critical mass. You see, I've been president for a long time. That's why you're always careful with your words. Now, this continent is continent of young people. Half of our people here are below 20 years old. Yes? Look at the average age of our presidents. It's about 63, 64 years old. We're the only continent in the world where we have presidents at 90 years old starting new terms. I mean, you guys are crazy or what? We've seen people in wheelchairs, you know, unable to raise hands to standing for elections. This is a joke. Yes, you are right to laugh because the whole world is laughing at us. Yeah, I always say, I mean, you look around you. You look, United States, an economy of $16 trillion. We, all of Africa, are less than $1 trillion. This is a $16 trillion economy, right? The most important country in the world, like it or not. Obama, who's happened to be half African anyway, become president when he's 46, 47 years old. He's president. If Obama was in Kenya, what he will be doing now? He will be driving a bus maybe. Yeah? You look, really, and he's not the youngest president. Clinton was younger than him. Clinton became president at 46 years old. Kennedy was 40 years old, 40 odd subsequent years old when he became president. Why these big countries, much bigger than us, entrust their economies, their nuclear weapons, their oil resources to people who are in their 40s? And we only pick up people at 90 years old to lead us. To lead us where? To the grave?
My week. Women are weak, fundamentally gone. They couldn't sustain the inertia, the force to be able to unite African to be united. Well, maybe Kwame has the answers. Because women now puma emre. Wama puma emre no so sikadie. Now, let us also take a moment to examine some of the development initiatives undertaken by Kwame Nkrumah in the northern parts of Ghana and how he envisioned transforming the three northern regions through agriculture and rural development. We also assess the current stage of these projects and whether that vision has truly been sustained in today's Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah de n'ani kyerɛ n'ɔfo. Me kwekwamti makachira mo. Me call me primary, me secondary ni na wasoro. Into your school fees. No. Into your school fees. Code free. Inti na me tumi ho a me ye adwuma ma o my Ghana yie no. What I say? Sabe entafo egusu na obi no wotu your school fees. Timma politician bi emegina meni so hankasa oh any a free education but hey wait. Cut the crap. The entire three northern regions, including politicians, in this 21st century, school, lawyers, Professor Dr. Emeritus, politicians, including your Speaker of Parliament, including President Mahama, he's the first gentleman on this country who school free. Ewa Tamale. Okay? Nkrumah ne debeto. Ayembi say other initiatives are Kwame Kwame Nkrumah ye was so no and also bombo bang and ye dabo sa in your manina also na Kwame Kasemi about the silos because silos near the hiding silos no sisi no bombo ben amode abo silos initiatives ben and or ye was so I know to make us say both north and south you're protecting your money saying watch this carefully and listen carefully.
Behind me is the Ghana rice production, and then you can see I am in Bolga East. The Honorable Dominica Kuriting Ayene is my MP, and then I'll be happy. I'm happy to take you through the Bolkatanga rice production, and I said the Ghana rice production. A year of Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ASCO, and then the purpose of this building was to make sure that because Ghana, because Oba Sremwa, yen ye driamo. And at the end of the day, this is the building, then they'll produce the rice, not only for Bolga, not only for Ghana, but it can go beyond Ghana. And then he was a man for the whole of Africa, not only Ghana. That is why we say that Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, his Pan-Africanism was for Ghana. But once Ghana, no, there are some people in Ghana who even Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was making progress. They didn't wanted it. And Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Tenase, to an extent, be look. You look at Ghana, Malaysia, Singapore. These countries, we all had our independence the same year. But today you cannot look at Malaysia, Singapore, and then compare it to Ghana because Ghana is quite today. Why? Because some people, some group of people, made their mind say, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, while he's not from them, then he cannot do anything better. So you could see, so I'll take you inside the building. But let me give you a little bit history about this Kwame Nkrumah, the UGCC, and then the other parties. Now, when Kwame Nkrumah got the independence or CIS, we got UGCC. Titru JB Dankwa, MPP for Numet JB Dankwa, Edward de Kufu. They were those who played the key role in overthrowing Kwame Nkrumah. And now, what's the baby? Catch them and say, I should hail MPP flag. I am telling you that this building, it has gotten to this end. It is the MPP, their forefathers, their forebearers, the UGCC, the NLC, the UP, the PP, the PFP. This is the work they did. When Kwame Nkrumah became the president, the first minister for Ghana, I was see that way. And I managed now to an extent, and Bolga would have had a production. It is not going to be only Bolga, but at the end of the day, it is going to be the whole of Ghana. Branenko is a normal hardy. They left the whole place. At the end of the day, almost say, Yempe Kwame Nkrumah Semunti. This is how they were able to leave the place. So you look at this nice building. Yes, this is the entrance. Getting inside, I am taking you. See, I bet Danny baby. Who would your mother? We are calling on to the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say, these are the projects. What's all the look at look at this building. This is what they left for us when they overthrew our own father, our own president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Like you can see, this is the inside of the building. Osha and I just say, now I catch them and say, I should hail JB Dankwa. I catch them and say, I should hail Edward de Kufu. I catch them and say, I should hail the various people who brought the downfall of the Ghana. Who brought the downfall of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, all because he said no on free. Now, Ankadia way ebeye juma. You see, and now social media way. Ankadia way ebeye juma. They said the time and Nkrumah order for development. And I say, no quality for development. Anka social media wo hananka ye and kwala yibi. Yetimi fa phone. Yetimu ura villages. Yetimu ura Kwame Nkrumah projects nimu. Na chira omo de Nkrumah timi ye ya anka ne Kwame Nkrumah's project, his development, it would have been of better use. And say, now I'm taking you through the entire place. Said you must see two Nkrumah Bengu ya, and now by catch them and say, I shouldn't hail Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I challenge these people to tell me the harm Dr. Kwame Nkrumah did. They always have this saying that Dr. Kwame Nkrumah has done more harm than good. And I ask them, done more harm than good in which way? Because somebody who has been able to build certain things, who has been able to leave a legacy like this. This is how they left it. After they overthrew Kwame Nkrumah, I will take you to the meat factory where Omutu Niwiya, Omokoku Mwani party. I'll take you through all those places. Now, you could see these are the things His Excellency Dr. Kwame Nkrumah did. And then at the end of the day, I'm taking you to the yard. Yes, I won't tell you. Yes, so I'm taking you to the yard. Now, this is the yard. What's the one? This is the yard.
You know what? But it lives with Chad.
This is the yard. Now I tell you, Anka Adie way, if Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the time man he was the president, you know, if this thing was production area, I can't say it was working. As at the time these places were working, the young people, the youth, the old, the children, like there were a lot of developments here, and then people were working inside. There were people who were working inside. The youth were working. There were people who were carrying the rice from the farms. It was work. At the end of the day, when the person carries the rice, they are going to pay you. Those who are doing the production, they are going to pay you. Those who are making sure that they mill the rice, they were going to pay you. But these people, after overthrowing the Kwame Nkrumah government in 1966, they turned this whole place into a warehouse where you don't even know. And even they couldn't keep it. Look at the building. The building is off. There's a portion of it, I see, they are sorry dying. You be some say, why, how? Yeah, they are sorry dying. Look at this building. It has become a church. Look at the whole yard. Come, let's go. Look at the whole yard. And you want to tell me today not to hail Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, but I should hail some people who came together, put things in place, and then overthrow Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Somebody like Kotoka, and at the end of the day, we name a whole airport which was built under the presidency of His Excellency Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. We named it after Kotoka. Kotoka no Bwama Yetu Kwame Nkrumah no. That is why today we are calling. The majority in Parliament are calling, say, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, can't say the airport no see, and they should rename it back to Accra International Airport. Look at this whole place. Ghana for Debia make catch them say Ghana a bit me afan into my pay fra. And you could see say since His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the president, the second coming way, and tia I was a Didiago, because the rate at which he's working, he's going to make sure say Ghana a bit fan into my pay fra. So I'm calling on the president, my own regional minister, Honorable Donatus Akamukri Atanga, to come into the limelight and then.
Great. So this is what you and I should begin to interrogate. I'm not interested in which government that did what or did what, but question, what did we do after Nkrumah had his own journey into the ancestral world? What did we do with the governments after him? Let me read this message to you guys. Listen. This guy sends a message, and his name is Charles Biney. And Charles goes this way. I'm not going to edit the message. He said, stupid message. Who sold Ghanaian factories? Fools. Then Charles Biney comes back again to say, Kweku, if you don't have, or say, if you don't have good message, then go and sleep. I don't want to hazard a guess that this is the Charles Biney I know. I don't want to. Charles, don't try to provoke the animalistic tendency for me not to get this program run effectively. Don't. If you know, and if you have anything best, then please excuse yourself from the link. Go to bed. I can only do this for you with respect. Okay? Because people sometimes want to do this, and then Kwekwanan pricks the bottom. That is, hey, Kweku doesn't respect people, he insult. What the young lady is doing there, I wasn't there. I am to broadcast, telecast. These are evidence of what we know Kwame Nkrumah did and left. And I can hazard a guess that you're an MPP guy, all right? I'm going to show you another video. swear God. I've already said this before. But Mr. President Mahama, you do one thing for Ghanaians. But failure that John Mahama will not get this done. I promise the heavens, I, Kwekwanan here, Ebefunu NDC, Ebefunu Mupao. I don't know why nobody did NDC. I don't know. But Ebefunu too much. I swear God, man. Television, because the world is watching me. It's a more for tape we into her. Okay? And then earlier, me opening me catch them roll. It been a me be yachon. Now so Charles Binios or whatever your name is. So what you ho? Now so what buying about be really on my way. Ah? Nessa mutumi dissipate see millions, billions. Me and me senior Adongo Bekanas and billions. Adongo was a very nice, fine guy, well intelligent. Namu disika we na say sika we na just like that. Ni ria ya sem my homene so ni ekojina where we knock at the corridors of IMF, here we are. Oh, hello guys. Na mumpeni for te se hwan ofori atanoma hyehye seed no makogina ho no ode ne company na akosi awa na wagye ono ne percentage egu no botom wi a de edi be develop your mind nso no na ma yeden na no so money ache mude gold ekojesi ekosi awa me yenyamfa so na mudi nkan yi animu percentage ahodo edi egu ho a eno no eba mamoma chedie 1% pen na consolidated fund. Company be near from frontiers. Omu ye djuma ma Ghana for egugu ye bottom and omu ye djuma egu enu mpenu for no bottom. Muti accountability am now this are on my brain and ye to me fast track the ye to me fast track see yem prosecute. Nemom onipa na dis can we no ye prosecute enye ye. Na nchede na areho a ye ne betumi atrase ne yesu say Ken Oforiatta wamberane a company of his own like what can I say transition and as enterprise assurance opa na oba be accountability of his stewardship. He ran an office belonging to the people of this country, and we humbly just asking him, Mr. Oforiatta, come and render an accountability of your stewardship. Boni ayayano or se memma. Do you know how much Ken Oforiatta was a sodeko or se memma? Inti yem fan say the likes of the Ken Oforiattas ne be babe munumiensa no ma say Ghana siki na no moko. Sa Ghanaians, me de say I'm not going to do this analysis. Guy we analysis or here no. De pa mami munchira oneti. Say sika saying 8.1 billion oh say Kufuor smartness inti Kufuor sheda sika no ye ni easy say e be ya na che kan no we about 8.1 billion ye kobane titirimu a trillion Ghana mpinifo no de na omudi says kan omudi ye tie nkomo we say do we ye na analysis kwan a auditor general ode asemia beto says ke na den it's gone. Listen to this carefully. I'll be back.
If because any old break here the no, it's an organized crime. I have send a Mexico photo cocaine, who beat to Mexico, and I saw no electricity no. It's Minneapolis near Costa on Mubi, California on Mubi. Okay, na kai me maybe na Ashanti Regional Minister's Office. Na me kai me adebi, not connecting in Rama. Krumuha 68 billion na obeto ye no se nka ban was kan was otuani nyina nka 8 billion eye frakadam ne ometimi validate no eye ba 45.4 billion na ogira parliament e kasa no na mse enti na man na wanfo bebusu abo edwiri mu no o yakwa nka port de ne ye 1 year yɛbɛkɔ story no so nti mɛhyɛw sɛ ɔbɛ subscribe da ma mo subscribe ya no click bell notification me the video bi atuma wobɛhu na watimi ahwɛ bu wia you will certainly have a comment. Feel free and leave that comment in the comment section. Aban bi aba oba obetoka nti atofo semba the car na da Bank of Ghana so pesika kotua aya ba 68 billion and also on tiase Auditor General ehwehwem and also there me ma wonko ehwehwem makofa nkofo from Ernst & Young Ghana world cry you about top 4 accounting firms KPMG Deloitte and means as any about Deloitte right edini you Ernst & Young and you PwC PricewaterhouseCoopers no se me fam you Ernst & Young ENY any PwC mo me ka Auditor General na mo nkwohwehwem mu no eye brofo de adabraka ti samia ane se ebu aye koto ye koda ye tuaka ama ye say 1D1F ye discabia ko banks. In fact 1D1F for the this is how graphic reported. According to Deputy Finance Minister, Ministry of Trade saw submitted a request of 89.4 million. Say interest also 1D1F na ya buying yan kremkra buying there no so contribute to adeno on the side no or the support to business near them 89.4 million Ghana cedis. Omo for 5 commercial banks will be also will receive this kebia. Inti 89.4 million frakadam according to the deputy finance minister. Again, Ghana equator 34,000 metric tons of rice to address dry spell. But Ministry of Food and Agriculture receiving only 24,000 metric tons, leaving 10,000 metric tons unaccounted for, though payment have been made. Inti ekoto say ahokyere ba na de aswase na ye 34,000 metric tons 24 by 10,000 amba by yetuaka Sputnik V no ebiniye obiye osanse ba 4.4 billion there covering payment already made between 2020 and 2024, which were submitted by MDAs for payment again. It's 8 billion or 4.4 woman about 50% there. A yesika between 2020 and 2024, abandoned 300 down. Now MDAs, MDAs are ministries, departments, and agents as submitted and sent to ya. Now, Oko Ministry of Roads, for example, 3.6 billion I cannot beto you know. Enana edaho. Ministry of Roads and Kwako Ministry of Health 284.8 million. Ministry of Energy 216.7 million. The report also identified that 293 million in bank transfer advices submitted by SMMDAs without supporting documents such as contract or payment certificate. Now, Niente MMDAs the Indian portal. MMDAs are ministry, department, and agencies. MMDAs are district assemblies in India. Madam for net Sunday me ade no nko ye madam for afina fera down for cause wa ben o sin interim payments ye adwuma na contractor ne supervisor release certificate na eba ministry wo for technical validation if you ebeko finance committee ye free be finance committee unit omso mbe inspect bibia ko grants bibia finance ministry ba approve na aka controller and accountant general na aka auditor general na aka Bank of Ghana and send a final payment 7 steps. So the contractor will go through the ministry, go through finance ministry 2 steps, go through the controller and accountant general, go through auditor general, Bank of Ghana. And think for way nina person mo kire ye say 4.4 billion na near etua between 2020 no and 2024 no omahu. That's what they want us to believe. It's because of organized crime and any cause regional minister by no back from no frame meeting be kai set am na mo boy MMDCCD paper be go na say ti ya go na so papa na me papers ya ti mo adwuma say na ti first time I call regional minister the office so we are speaking of where road contract or beto district and no yes sign because DC is new. It's not a regional minister cry ewum district assembly no ewum. So if all these people are signing na yetiminya 4.4 billion adia yetua kadeda na ya san resubmitia enkofo na ye bida they've done it before because debate ne koso no MP for wale tia kabiru so masa mo so say NDC betu the same thing let's assume MPP between the same. Let's assume that is so. I don't have the fact to debunk your candidates here. As a port na systemic corruption. 4.4 billion. You see the car almost 890. It's can come to more 89.4 million, almost 90 million. You come and no correct. It's kaya or the thing you try ya. How will be 90 million. So there's a gap when you know, Minister, my idea will work a kusi saying will be sure. So when you consider the uncle for Benya Kukudre beside a port on the American. Until say you bet Chenko for tomb, you be gunko for any mass, Abu Bodi, take them through the process, no. Here come baby. Which people sign these IPCs, interim certificate payments or interim payment certificates, you know? Who which people? Near kind of broken malfeasance, Miss Air Cronon. Now Obia Triadia Cadeda. Now you are resubmitting that thing to be paid after the thing was paid 4 years back. You are a criminal. You are a thief. This is what makes my blood boil. And then her teachers, let me tell myself perfect. The more thing you be, I bet me and never be brave. We into a young human.
God, are you watching well? If you can't, let me help you watch with my goggles. Are you listening? Listening well. What's it? When we scared that one, it's gone. What is all your analysis been so? 4 billion, and you tried that one. A call. There be any baby saying reinvent. The ensign could TSA's can back bium a sign and also a could ni baby bottom 90 million Ghana cities and also co individuals be bottom. Now, one rare woman Ghana for. You know why? And in all of this crime is being supervised, led, and a boom kutupa. By your so-called sanctuaries, your men of God. Guys, analysis. Or kind of Auditor General's report. I have the report there. Allow your MPP, NDC, no more fat or mining fat left and right. Say, with there are some ideologicals being added. I'm gonna say more minus yeah. All right. Teachers team and then me team. Your teachers who when we pay no cry teacher for no teachers ni pay no and same teachers pay and same. But for God knows MPP NDC when we shifted teachers ni payments are free normally about no we so be so no so the quantum di so no unless for my allowances in a year saying these essential workers for this nation continue to cry and prying for this nation, and your politician says we don't even care. When we are na asofo no a so mu preach onyame asem e di show mu jai boni chese nyankopon pe boni saa aye this aha no apostle si ya hu boni wo hwe enche mu ma oman no asomfo amo som oman na nkasa no enche mu de munya se mu ye ma oman na ye tie ye si e be di ho e boni a che ha dwene o but asofo na mo be soa oman no your ministers your municipal district chief executives are also what women are swap on Timude Chamon swap. No dear Fagana Nibia some tunch and ya on my ye cake na co almost you know yet the answer yaba. When you didn't call for bonino, when one so say yes, ye dear mine bonnet into many sick and almost a sat on the edge of Mopebia. It been at that billions of money, but it was a since getting that she shall call for who. Google account mu no mo bi ekogu amanone no ye nyeme bebre the big bomb Myra sin tokro nem ne ade the big gu ma account mu ene ade sise cho the gu ma account mu ene ade na mai sun nam krom aye hyem na small boys guess for no awo no mo di scan Google guess account mu ne ade the big bomb ma na me ko kan obi say anagwagwa ya no mu yes na hawa na enhami o ba yesika no omumfanya de pepe bia these quantum of money gone waste until me nia bre wasofo no so no chamumum fe esuro ni hu ento omo so asofo no say yenso ye beka politicians no yenso ya den ya say nipa no omutim ni ntino me no ye ni hwafo your man of God enso de say that is why your men of God do not get scared. Yeah. Now, your pastors, your prophets, your bishops, they don't get scared. Why? Because so many politicians now are basakum. And to me say, Odin kwasi assembly or pediana or bambo every politicians, you know. Yeah. They know they cannot be arrested. Let the politicians give them safe haven. But nyame idunyame the obewu answer expose ni me I don't even give a heck. Me fa humbo. Also for which I know so be nice sequence. Ukura no a udu ye de dade ba ye de woma ba be su ekumo. Hey, also for more Ghana swear God me announce me minimum rough. And then me kind of plain me minimum rough. Your men of God in this country we do yame about 90% me minimum rough. They cannot go out. It's a challenge I've thrown to you people tonight. May minimum rough because I know the evil that exists in some of you. Tonight, the Frontline Exposé will begins. But folks, maybe about audio recording actually, you will listen to this guy. Who is he? Any audio team memoir or your software renowned church with a beautiful wife. Yeah. Folks, the expose is in its countdown days. But then, before then I pull this audio for you to listen to and come out on your Baba Wedino. The Frontline expose is within its counting days. And please gauge the space. I don't care how many expose the ujaya miminyai. Binya you. There be you. And you works with and no more liar and no more be lying. And you nim the ye. Okay? It's the who can yet. Folks, the expose is in its countdown days in the shortest possible days to come. Take a listen to this. Great. We bring you yet another disturbing revelation. In a telephone conversation, a renowned man of God from a well-known church in Ghana is heard speaking with a vulnerable woman, asking her to meet him at a hotel for sexual favors before he would release a gift he claimed was meant for her. This shocking development raises serious questions about manipulation, abuse of spiritual authority, and the exploitation of the vulnerable within some religious circles. Osofo ni ababa we di nkomo. Ede na woma erano. Osi no chise mi hia wo bie ya ansana. Na de na oso we hia no na omonye wo ho. Listen to this audio very well. These are all the tidbits of how the expose is going to go. We have dozens and dozens. I don't know how to start. But the expose is starting in the next days to come. And you are going to watch horrendous videos. and other stuff. Take a listen to this, folks.
Hello. Yes. Hello. Yes. Movie. Kada azinente. Zmenke. Dio na nyao na karendez ba mo. Yo. I say China I'm in see you. I mean baby where's mom? Nanka enye baby fa akona ye kwana bi sem na me baby as mama my remi. We China marinji. Movie. Oh. Actually, I am could shoot down from all. Kada azinente. Zmenke. Mato ma ojira so e court. Na nyao na karendez ba mo. Chame se me baba but ojira o se yan kona show no. Yo. What that's on play. as mom.
As long as I know.
Nanka, and yet baby Falcon, I can be some baby as one mamma.
Well, do over the way.
I will china my danger.
Choose us on the man.
Oh, I said, Ben, I'm to more. Miss Adicha, and I'm Macadama Magamana.
Walk about it. I saw to this. I said, yeah, that's a.
And Kaune, I quince out a betcha de Biana. And I got a Macado, Madin Chais Mutuas. Ah, well, I got you be the Madin Choyas Mutu. I saw over Castle. How many a United show? A chip. Ata.
Mato.
The casual any boy.
I'm officer.
Okay, our manager.
Okay.
Good one. Welcome back, folks. Men, don't be disturbed. Baby, what's someone to home? God. Obetia may feed ya abroso to the nyabutre. But I make a tell say this is what is in the making. Everything minute dot obete. And so the one thing here, don't worry. We'll get to the bigger picture. The big one. The big one. So the fantasy a proper queen. Okay? These are renowned men of God who controls politicians in this country. And they don't even care. Alright? Now we politicians bobo mobile politicians I am telling you Ghanaians, politicians in Amo Moya Sao. No one can just but woman ya bambo be our politicians in the and tronka cranka chrome dima politicians in the ama ayahu toswa momo. Now no another one of them, an animal, a fool be you see a friend saying Prophet DMA, hey guys, you see a friend saying, more on a picture of Vantomia. Don't win your time, January anymore. Let me my no baby did me attempt to design me taking men of God in this country on. Now, dear, I see a friend of fire with Janam said this. Look at this stupid cocoon. She may be a fool, a despicable lunatic, a blabasa, wait, a CMP, useless idiot, wait, this fool. No, but did you I don't know whether he wants to trend. Said Debium. Let me say, who are these Ghanaian fools who go and sit at this rock? A despicable scavenger, a lunatic like this. Say, wait, Ojaba, so whatever his name is. And my guy said, we ignoring him as a mini ignore. Well, me ignore for any. And then who said this same guy? On name Miss Bell, so you say yes. And you photo, it's your politicians who are making these guys feel the way they are feeling. No, be such a way. Sabi ni nyansa we nya mexi sabi we nyansa we himfa aboba we nyansa we this fool a lunatic they be me catch am say mo bible na mo kan asemu ma me ka don't hold it on me o kono kokin kan for Proverbs account 26 woman ya yankwasiafo nsese mo ya o madwene so mo ya nyansafo according to Proverbs 26 e mo masifo say na mamo kwan na mo parody say o man ne kwa we idiot lunatic so you travel so you sober I don't know but obeni nipa do o say go so swear I announce into the atmosphere Monday me catch him any man of God who doesn't understand this expose to come I challenge you I throw it into the atmosphere me say contact your marine goddess. Contact your occultic mason for whatever. I announce my readiness to you people. Na me bamu susu ja. Share. Ephesians 5:6 thereof God says what? Anything that is unworthy must be exposed. You think it's a joke? Now politicians they have for quite way so for God knows how many years. No one So say no, more come and you want us to keep quiet. All the journalists are gone to bed because they are scared of the men of God. Me, bra physical na bra spiritual na hwade. Tisu dwan we ya wa beda wa ese friend wan wo janya me na wo matoto omhudi we wo hwe ne din na wotum say no alert semina bi ne yedi e friend say semina bi akeka keka ne semina bi ne enku bi aka ho no wase no wa kokko. All of them tends to become what? Light-skinned men and massive fools and animals and massive answer and freedom. On Friday, I'm sure we'll come and spell it out clear what Paul Kagame is doing in Rwanda with close to over several thousands of churches there. Because when we are massive, they are not bringing any progress to Rwanda. Guys, me call short break me back. Kwame from takes over the rest of the time. Yene Kwame Bedin Komo on the very issue of Africa be united. This is the Frontline Show. Ghana Speaks Extension. I'll be right back. Of course, just gone past 40, no, just about 40 minutes, of course, after. This is the Frontline Show. Up next is Ghana Speaks Extension. Kwame from takes over now. Now, yeah, say maybe on no Babeka African in our boom. He has the blueprint, has the magic formula, and he can get the job done. Kwame from Give Me the Punch. How are you, bro? Good one, Kwame. Africa and Ebeka boom on the spell of the moment, or we still have a time to walk down the aisle. You beat me boom straight up.
Oh yeah, you beat my boom. Beat my but you see,
with him penny we are showing with screen is a while ago.
Oh there. You beat my boom. Cousin Timmy boom. Na biana yenye determine. John F. Kennedy said Omoko space.
Sure.
They had so many doubters. But then America was space. European Union and a man for a bow European Union started with 3 countries. In the 80s, Ubia no to Kwambi Obekaya. Uji Belgium visa not to me Holland.
Sure.
Uji Holland visa not to me Luxembourg.
So Schengen.
Yes, Schengen.
Okay.
These 3 countries, and on this started on test project. It's whatever. In Europe and in Schengen states.
Yeah.
They started with these 3 countries. Buzobia, Uji Luxembourg visa, Neko Belgium.
Yeah.
Uji Belgium visa, Neko Holland. Into these 3 countries, and the Europeans, started test project.
Yeah.
What I say, the unity of Africa, no. Enya ade again.
Because a
bit my year me
enya Ghana for me to Nigerians in sin akra. Nigeria hini bi wa betan o te ne ho nsem.
Yeah, me te ne ho nsem ni ma say Africa unity no. Ye ka say ya enya say enya Ghana and Nigeria. Even as we speak, we have French countries now. Or more a card system for quarantine.
Quarantine, yeah, quarantine.
Look at how all these years on my quarantine. So what I say, we can use certain West African countries as a test project.
Oh, okay, as a test project. Okay.
Now, one of the simple ways it beats me is our finances.
I see. Face masks in the message was say, we can unite, but Nigerians are our problem. We should not add them. Several of the messages.
Very good. It beats me. After 3 West African countries, they are starting as a test project.
Like Americans in a year, no, from 13.
Very good. From 13, 39. And at 13, back on 52. What you say?
Sure.
Very good. So you beat me after 3 African countries, near they are starting. Whilst 3 West African countries. So what I mean, the regional zones. Very good. In the zone of Africa, in the regional zone. Let's start with West Africa.
Okay.
Ghana and beat my the center. Head. Near for 2 countries be near starting. Gradual.
So from the Ivory Coast.
Coast. Okay. Ivory Coast, Togo. Benin. Because the reason why I mean per se the French for the best starting is France will to me also.
The francophone speaking.
The francophone speaking. And to do what we can do is it's for Ghana, Sierra Leone, Gambia. What you say? Now you starting. Now idea be or surgical idea be or starting, you know, we can start with these 3 countries. It's here corner the negatives, the positives in Sanyo Mano. Near correct no. It's here correct you say, idea we are then near Chui Kakrabem. Like how they did in the Schengen. Schengen started with few. Near Chui Bem, near Chui Bem, near Chui Bem, near Chui near boom, not the West African states here. If the West African states in succeed here, then other zonal states, you know, then so kakra with a surgical master Marshall Plan.
Wow. Surgical master Marshall Plan.
What is the pure Pan-Africanism? I keep saying, sir, Pan-Africanism is the only equilibrium point that NDC and MPP bit me share.
Yeah, no me.
Say, me MPP ni, ubi NDC ni. Ye NDC MPP atade to the Pan-Africanist idea. And ebema ya eba.
Okay.
Me ye Ivory Coast, me ye Ghana, then the flag fewer. The only thing that be united here Pan-Africanism. That is why Pan-Africanism is bigger than socialism, capitalism, and communism. Now, people talk about the negative side of Kwame Nkrumah.
Sure.
Very good. I mean, one party state, eventually detention act or whatever.
He didn't have a vice president.
Fine. You see?
So a scholar be put it to use there. So for example, look at Mandela. Mandela came, no, he knew say yes, white, you know, even hydrogen, but still he maintained FW versus declared as the vice president. And I said, on free one or Sunday, my buy table in Becky. A buy and a balance equation. He did not say there entirely, even though the land belongs to black people. But we need them as our partners. Partnership because of what? Technology, because we don't have.
Okay, fine. But you see, Ono Mandela no Tama, you been president, not South Africa. I stabilize it.
One man I stabilize.
It's a fact you can't run it out. It's a fact, no my stabilizing.
So could we have done same?
But Ghana and swear.
So Ghana, so could we have allowed the whites to be here for a while?
Look, now what do you compare South Africa in terms of the know-how? I'm telling you, look, the Kwame Nkrumah said the black man is capable of managing Zuma. He is 100% right. I am telling you,
do you agree that Nkrumah says Skapi the core Amanoni Koye project rather than to have focused here?
Okay.
That again reminds us of the NLM situation where the Ashantis were battling Nkrumah said Nkrumah was the gold because like you said the last time, the Ashantis are the gold merchants and so forth. It also gold and no develop the rest of the country. That's where Kobedu say no, and I say no, Ashantis here so no, there be pay a federal state. And Nkrumah Eddie and Koto Queen Elizabeth and na Queen Elizabeth say okay, and yen twaba federal state or otherwise the independence of Ghana, if you recall the history.
I record
and the minimum suspects that in all of this, the negativities of Nkrumah was also part of the downfall of us today. Because we're maintaining the status quo of making sure that you need a fear for now.
Nkrumah
no says can on it.
Very good. Young fan say yampa. Sika oh young fan say yampa. Sika was sending you now. Edian Odijai.
Do we know?
Ojai 450 giant industries.
Was it great? Okay, go ahead.
Get me maintain here.
That's where
you see, this is where sometimes I don't get it. What's the size Sika coin? Metiasie. Ojai 450 giant companies. Make us say 450. 450. Make us say 450 giant companies. Now China cry, South Korea cry no money.
Mr. Diallo, watch here and give me a signal. Kwame is pushing back. He's mounting a pushback.
That's because now South Korea and even North Korea, China cry no money 450 giant companies. Where is the 450 giant companies in there? What's it? Fine, the argument. The British for the giant, 90 million pounds. Kwame Nkrumah, about 80% a year normal Nkrumah. He took the 20% away. What he left, a Japanese giant, and you bet me account 2 for 1. The Blaster line is gone, Ghana Airways is gone, Air Cargo is gone, Sugar Factory is gone, Boligatanga Meat Factory is gone. That 400
doors, including what you just watched.
Yes. So when you tell me, say, Kwame Nkrumah di sika koye, Matias here. Na di odija we. O papa ja we Japadi na na here. Kaka no ode no jimi here. You think at the time Kwame Nkrumah was president, I don't know who was the president of America.
You have to find out.
Very good. You think that time president no America no? Onusuja America 450 giant companies and Americans so improve be seen. So what I say. So this is where I want us to push the argument. It is not about the negativity of Kwame Nkrumah, but let's look at the positive side. The Odija. So what I say. Look, this gentleman or Metro TV, Paul Adumochi, or a fantastic work. He is looking at the negative side of Kwame Nkrumah. How are you beating me? What I say. I am looking at the positive side.
God.
It's a media. Kwame Nkrumah, the obey here, and the obey media, the positive side. Again, a bit me abwaying this time. The idea is it relevant today? The key question is yes. So,
oh yes, my memory sends me right. It's in Hoa. Was the president?
It's in Hoa. I'm building is it FBI building or something? It's in Hoa.
It's in Hoa. It's in Hoa.
Yeah, it's the FBI building. It's in Hoa. Very good. In
1953 to 1961.
Office no, I didn't know to America. Near Kwame Nkrumah's office, I didn't know to Ghana. They do that analysis.
But could there also be the hurriedly to exit the white people was too early for Nkrumah to have done this compared to that of South Africa today? South Africa maintains Africans giant in terms of business, not Nigeria, because of the whites events. They call them supremacists, whatever. What do you think?
Of course, South Africa, how many blacks are any only giant companies are?
Whites.
Exactly.
So in our situation, what would have been the big deal? Because they are living peaceable.
You messed it up. They gave you a sugar.
So in South Africa, they own it. Here, own it same.
No. I don't know. It was Kwame Nkrumah who came to build it. I don't build this annual money winning.
The new factories.
The new factories, you mentioned it.
Assembling plants.
Okay, for say Kwame Nkrumah buy
many more.
Or buy nanka abrofo na yes anyoma we nyina ankobeka so monko.
That's it.
That is it. There was nothing. He built it. He built Ghana. And I did me see me a UP me, but me a Pan-Africanist. It is also NDC here. Also, now we are Pan-Africanists. Come on the table and let's reason.
And let's reason.
And let's reason. This is the time. So it's not about Sabita Frache, the negative side of Kwame Nkrumah. I want to look at the positive side of Kwame Nkrumah and how are relevant to and the ideas are relevant and look, if your father leaves you 450 giant companies, and I remember me do circle and a train is saying the train I saw is the same train me Kwame me who 1975.
No sir.
No improvement.
Wow.
Me papa no stand chat. It's either because school at the canteen point near circle befaka. Ask anybody who lived in the 70s. Now your buses are baby. This was Kwame Nkrumah's idea. Where are those buses now? Me na me small boy near the Avenida Hotel. Young boy be out to meet coffee bus free. Just on transit. Penny bar no better. Would walk on the hotel is a police station. Which now because I have the next bus. Oh, see. Route. They know all the route.
Net technology was out.
Exactly. Why do you still blame the man? You messed it up. Oh yeah, I see. And he brought fine the negative side in the tears here. But let's look at the positive side. One of the so today, even you, the Ghanaian, call him more identity. You don't know your identity. And these were what Kwame Nkrumah was building upon. What you see? Yeah. So in Nkrumah, we can talk the negative and the positive side of Nkrumah. But I tell you, see, because you weigh, the two the positive overweighs the negative. Look.
There's this message you need to hear.
Yeah.
I say Dr. Nkrumah positivity is more than his negativity. Let's focus on his positivity. I really admire the gentleman, Sir Kwame. I like people who speak positive about Ghana. God richly bless you both. All right. One at the buy Florence, Ofori, and all the buy. All right, Kwame.
What is it? Why? Why there be a negativity? Now, because sometimes I get sick and tired of politics of negativity. What is the way forward? And look, after Second World War, and then America here, I'm sure Marshall Plan in my Europe. Europe developed the Marshall Plan, and then Europe I will see.
Yeah.
Kwame Nkrumah Marshall Plan,
where is it?
This is where I say let's go back and revisit. Look at every positive thing that Kwame Nkrumah here. We are starting a kakra. We will get there. Look, who can't be my manager? Kwame Nkrumah's free education in the north. Am I in president?
Sure. Today,
President John Dramani Mahama. As am I a former vice president.
Exactly.
Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
And the many of them. High profile,
exactly.
Northern politicians.
You know the reason why
people.
You know the reason why Kwame Nkrumah started. Actually, the free education, British one started one off, and Kwame Nkrumah buy it. He could have told say, okay, me yeah. I said no.
He maintained
it for a particular reason. The reason was a test project to Africa. And various African countries here, them started a free education. So what you see, and so that Mbeka say everything Kwame Nkrumah was a prototype to Africa. And you know, Oba now the catch himself Kwame Nkrumah, or you say you are a dictator. Mbeka's okay, Matthias here, or a dictator. It's you starting shit. My papa no di Jamaican. Today, I know what's the Iran-Iraq war? Israel and American war. Emirates intimate Debbie. Qatar Airlines intimate. Unmunipa enjoys this year. Ethiopia Airlines.
You are right. Because maybe when you pay you fight Ethiopian airline.
Where's your Ghana Airways?
You see, I make a say, Fufu, you gusu, Gusu or Susia. Quite so Bason here, Tema, or more Yeduma.
That's it.
Tell Honor I was here.
When you see a Kayen, we should be crying as a nation. Ethiopia Airlines no more ever. Today, you tell me Rwanda Airlines scrap, I've seen you. And you blame Osajifu for what?
Who can Rwanda Airlines?
Yes!
I said my company, I could do on make about 16 Rwandan flights in Kwame Nkrumah Envisaged. Now I'm impeding for anything almost many airspace in the Modeda. Rwanda, after how many years of civil war?
Look at it. Now the air say every positive thing you be Nkrumah.
Sure. So education exactly. Kwame, so what you were saying? Parties in you are done back. Continue my young man.
Me say anything I'm calling on the young guys. Say they should begin to think Pan-Africanism. Because say ya dream and be back. Me feel say a bit I belong here. Yeah, I I say has no kotoko. Or has more kotoko. But once your friend called national team, he has no kotoko just in the tone.
Straight to
national Jesse
team, no. Jesse, no.
That is what I'm calling. The Pan-Africa is the national team. You have your NDC, you have your NPP. But let's go and wear one jersey, which is the Pan-Africanist idea. And no blueprints of Kwame Nkrumah. Start.
Good. To believe is the unity of Africa is possible.
100% possible.
You be pilot projects.
And then look, we can start pilot project with finances, banking system.
Yeah.
So we have a Bank of Gambia, Bank of Sierra Leone, and a Bank of Ghana. I imagine any test project. Now we are going to have a payment system, a unified payment interface. It is our unified payment interface in it. So me cost Sierra Leone, I don't need to carry Sierra Leone money or my mobile phone. It's not an interoperable way of trading. It is Sierra Leone for Baha, and so you call Gambia for Baha. Yes, succeeding near every coast, near Nigeria, near West Africa. And yes, skyrocket science.
But it's been how many years after the demise of Nkrumah, and we still don't even see the signs on the wall.
It's because
isn't it call it one too little, too late?
It's because, and maybe I'm the council, and I keep saying, Africa does not need leaders. Africa needs innovative and creative thinkers.
I think Makai.
So we need innovative and creative thinkers. I can say this is the master stroke. This is the master plan.
You need a political drive.
Yes, and that drive, politicians now never drive. That is why I'm calling on the young guys. So let's begin
going into that space.
That's it. Let's begin to think positive. Let's begin to think positive. Look, Kwame Nkrumah a Ghana Broadcasting Corporation in 1958.
Yeah.
The reason for this was to get a unified African network, a media network. So in Kenya, Africa Broadcasting Corporation, right? In Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation, na a link to the African Broadcasting Corporation. When you yourself dazi. Me knew down so much. So I know most of them. Me call that too.
Okay.
Most of them died as a pauper.
And the last woman standing, Grace Omabo.
Okay, Grace Omabo
sorry,
later on Obra. Okay. The last woman standing, because BTC bad no meet. When you baby can find the currency. You see, if we had Africa Broadcasting Corporation, say Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, Osof Dazia, on a go no, they can get more than 8 million viewers. The American, I hope so. You see,
at a go.
You see, Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation, Togo Broadcasting Corporation. Omuna link it to the head African Broadcasting Corporation. It is Ghana Osop Dazia.
Now we no so
because Ghana Osop Dazia or send the feed in the African Broadcasting Corporation. That is the master stroke of Kwame Nkrumah.
That's what here.
Into you know, se Togo ni sha mostly omo bibi on friend subtitle. Togo ni sha ye throw French.
Yeah.
Other we see country Nigeria sha ye throw Obrofum.
Yeah.
Look at it. And pay-per-view.
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 Yeah.
Nanka 1 CD. Pay-per-view. Nanka 1 CD. It's because of that, they'll be like the Bill Cosby's.
Bill Cosby no more on this soap press way. Bill Cosby no more. Oh, there were a lot of soap operas.
I mean, what? No man on the
generate money for
I'm telling you,
American networks.
Thank you. You see how the American networks, sir, Osajifu Adrian, Ghana Broadcasting,
now building Hollywood,
and now building Hollywood up to today. Again, because we hear ourselves as in Mentimiania.
Papa.
It is ourselves as in air. No, now the Otogo, you're true French, not see. Esre ami no okon twi ma mesere no togodi no so ofun no so mesere ene eti we say your Philippine soap press ayem ba hwe
sisa ebegu ha na e shepi yema na dwene Philippine nemne Thailand o se din ensem basa odo ho nsem o na so kohwe omo fi ho
meanwhile soft dazi
na man sua hwe
meanwhile soft dazi na ye futu then atamensa showcasing Ghana.
Oh, we lost value, so
you see,
we've lost it.
See, so
hey, we are still losing.
We are still losing.
And nobody's doing the thing.
Aside for me now, na me bora na adwuma na my din. Then sometimes bit me din me nku de me nka. Until this Thursday theater, Ghana show or Sofudazi, and think about pay-per-view. Until the moment I broadcast you know, or the feed in African Broadcasting Corporation. No, so no, I spread all the other broadcasting corporations in Africa. Really, you see the main behind creating of Ghana Broadcasting Corporation by Osajifu. In offer culture identity. How you do homo?
Yeah,
very good. Homo na you know, akwasidaye. Kundum, and those are our cultural identity. Okay. Ask yourself, how many Ghanaians there were outside? There are millions. So
in the diaspora.
It's what Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. Way to African Broadcasting Corporation. Akwala oti Congo. Ebeshe homo wono atiasiye. That's the cultural identity. Until Bibi ever cost Nigeria concern on Wilson, Aquala Otia no beden, Obeshe, all pay-per-view. They hear say 1 CD, but not cable network, you know, because it's connected. That is the deep thinking of Osajifu. Look, you have African Cup. Michelle, I almost wept. Not Canal Plus.
Canal Plus.
Canal Plus.
Omne telecast.
Telecast. And GBC Eco multinational company la Sumila Ejisika Edikma Canal Plus. See why Osajifu's Pan-Africanism is so big. It's in the Africa Broadcasting Corporation. The very country I hear Bobo on would you ever say the last Morocco. Okay, so Morocco Broadcasting Corporation. Lord Africa Broadcasting Corporation.
Yeah.
The Africa Broadcasting Corporation either
distribution.
But distributor my yina. And Canal Plus. And on no bed there's a distribution am I or through what pay-per-view. Now when you take maybe to say has no kotoko from Osaji for time has no kotoko clash. That's the reason why has in Isika kotoko in Isika because born here bono in Kofwine 40,000 viewers spend 40,000 supporters and economy stadium hall. Meanwhile, if we had the African Broadcasting Corporation, Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, any bit has no kotoko no the feed in African Broadcasting Corporation, no distributor mobile pay-per-view. In baby, you know, the air call African Broadcasting Corporation, the air call Ghana Broadcasting, and the air call has no kotoko.
Lord have mercy. My main kind, I've been my message. I say, what a great ideas. God bless you. Or the free US Portland and or the Ebayam. Great to see you again, brother, and thank you for your time and bring Ghanaians' attention. And I agree with Kweku. Please leave Nigeria out of Ghana. So Ghana and Nigeria Kwame, what else do you have for us?
Dano no be say me ka Daniel 12 verse 4. Na on TRCNT and I mean some be breaking moon.
God.
Yeah. Inti say MCA bit me on Daniel 12.
Okay. Do we have
Daniel 12 verse 4? When you gaze. Okay, although it was written in gaze, but yeah, on Daniel 12 verse 4.
One for Daniel 12 verse 4.
So me explaining. Yeah, no TRC. There is a code there. Because most of these writings in the Bible came from Gaze language. Gaze language. Yeah. And that's the ancient language of Mokai. And most of them are symbolic. It comes with codes. This is all reading from that point of view.
So we have very Daniel good. 12 verse 4.
Okay. So I said, but thou, Daniel, shut up the words, seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. Sure. The key word is to and fro, and the person be decoded.
So, yes. To and fro, no.
To and fro. Okay. Now, also last one say, and knowledge will increase. Daniel saw the technology in this particular time in the 19th century. So, first plane, a flight to the Atlantic, Charles Lindbergh, that was 1927. A flight 33 hours, 30 minutes. Okay, Charles 6. First Concorde with a technology of Mach 2. You see, hypersonics no more, Mach 6.
We are Mach 2.
Mach 2. Maybe look from the 1, 2, 3 nice speed.
Concorde, sure.
Concorde with the technology of Mach 2. A fly 2,140 kilometers per hour. And oh yeah, 3 hours, 30 minutes. Now look, 49 years, 4 plus 9, 13. 1 plus 3, 4. Then back to Daniel 12, verse 4. Okay. Into to and fro means fast. As the men will run to and fro. And you say in Ricano, no, a technology, a speed. So the Concorde, London. So me come meeting maybe around 9 in 3 hours time or New York.
Sure.
In 3 hours 9 10 11 or New York or meeting we are by 1 or back to London. So men were running
to and fro
And I say knowledge is what will increase. It means technology.
Daniel Sunu
If
you read the book of Daniel, technology
technology and until the other time I can say when the Greek finished compiling 88 books, they name it Biblios Helios Tech. Biblios means records, book. Helios means the study of the sun. Technology means knowledge.
Yeah.
So I just say, so Daniel saw this. So the very day in 1976, 2 years, that was when they fulfilled that prophecy.
Yeah.
I just say, and see, look, me a very optimistic person. Africa can unite. 1, 2, Ghana. You beat me, Ejina and Naso.
Africa can unite. You bet me, we need to build this hope. Now, you better build the hope. You better build it and say, guys, Kwame Nkrumah Envisaged say now. Yasha say the focus of we building Africa. No, meaning say Ghana fronted one Omeka say no, Nigeria the intimate possible. But Kwame I can't say is very good. She said, you Nigeria. I say you have 3 countries and find your test project. That's at least you francophone from Wakakanina. Nigeria a giant. Oh, you bet me Nigeria free Musamana.
Oh, you bet me. Look, you see, Nigeria, the whole
Africa's
Nigeria
giant.
Nigeria, any problem.
But I don't believe it's citizens need someone.
There is something going on here sometimes. And sometimes you want a normal place in the center of excellence. Time you say, can't our DVL, ideas. A special normal plate. And neighboring countries, West African neighboring countries. Until say, Ghana, Ukuta normal plate. Uko Nigeria now, what you should normal plate.
Yeah.
Okay, 1. Yeah, National Identification Authority, you bet me the same one among. So I don't need to pay.
Yeah.
Okay. West African health insurance, the nationals.
Sure.
Or only half of it.
Exactly.
We are saying sikana na wunya.
Eno na wunya no.
What you say? Inti ya sana Emma dodging and konku chiaska check. Oh, health insurance, man. Because you know, say, obetime working, you man the West African health insurance.
Sure.
And those are one of the steps. The
imagine
your man. What you say?
Yeah.
Driver's license. You betime your West African driver's license are more.
From the citizenship.
From into or system into police who not or share the drive. Oh, what ECOWAS driver's license? What you say? Possible country Nigeria. Why into our system?
Sure.
Into one be into me the enco.
So.
What you say? So we can start to build the foundations. Kakran. It can take one day. Kakran. President we ba no abeto sa be one emerge. Yeah, because already Ghana no luckily for us you work our foundations. We have a national health insurance system working, national ID working. Okay, so Saudi won't person or mobile we see anything. National ID no international travel.
Sure.
That's the reason why Nigerians in here. I then I won't be more but omo dey any ECOWAS.
Asam no.
Simple. We are saying why no system.
Sure.
What you say? And to or the kwa. Possibly no so we are ECOWAS, Nigeria, and Ghana there no. What you say? But why man say opportunity na? I don't know kwa who score betua.
Corruption all over, guys.
So innovative and creative ideas in the media move this country. Any idea, any rocket science.
Good, guys. And I agree. Yeah, the Kwame Besi as but Kwame Timi Yasamnano. I am a penny be also opportunity how Kwame be Asamnano with the unity of Africa. But Kwame Yano say it has to be what a pilot project.
Straight.
We free away from the Akakabum near Queen. We in Asamnano. We are the onus is not on him, so on our free. Some nations, you know, on what in the baby. Mona Yamiasa Grazi we ideas in a group no so. Now the political class in Amukuta or main obey the right thing. Guys,